ride at all at the weekend?
No, I thought about it. Does that count? I thought about
Not
it.
really.
She doesn't seem to care today. She was as good as gold.
On the lunch?
Yeah,
She probably enjoyed a couple of days off.
yeah.
Got a little bit of hives on her side there.
Where? Or they
On the right hand side, left hand side. Down by your leg.
does she? Or is it ruffled from lying down somewhere?
No, it's just might be a little bit. Might be a
Does
bit of
it-
bug irritation.
I saw that, maybe do you think it's because I laundered her pad?
No.
Yeah, lady. She's as lazy as can be, it feels like.
Okay. So when you ask you this again, when are you gone?
Oh gosh.
Friday.
I'm joking. The 14th. 14th, I'll text it to you. The 14th to Tuesday I leave. And you don't know how badly I wanted to say, why don't we do it on the 15th and later in the day, but
So it's a good ride on the 15th.
and then I thought, stop. I'm not doing that. So you can ride.
Go later on Tuesday, we can do this one.
Yeah. I thought about it for a minute. No, I can't do it. Everyone's gonna get mad at me. If
So
it
Monday next week is the last lesson and I'll pick it up from
and then
there.
you're gonna carry on, so everything stays the same, except for riding it on me.
If the weather's inclement on any day, I'll try and get the number of rides in and then I'll try and
That is perfect.
And what I plan to do is put a bit of canter work into her. Well, not a bit, quite a bit of canter work into her.
Okay.
That hopefully we can pick that up on the other side of you coming back.
Excellent. Okay. I thought that's what was gonna happen anyways. I was thinking I bet it catches me.
It'll start up again. I mean, we know the canter's there. She's done it before.
Yeah.
It's just I want it back in a different mindset, like we figured out the trot now.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, when you're ready, let's round the other way a couple of circles first. You haven't done the other way yet.
I did before you came. Okay, I've been doing them for quite a while now. I told you I got here so early. I was like so worried I was going to be late that I left early. Don't worry, I pissed off work instead of you. And we're all good. I know you were. But I'm just saying it turned out to be just a bad decision.
I'm on my way inside the gate. I'm on the highway up there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I actually.
This is the fourth lesson today already.
Wow, are you kidding? How come?
I started at 7 this morning.
That's nice for you,
I
though,
did
isn't it?
done 3 in a row out at Audrey and come straight here. Finished at 11 and came here.
And now, are your lessons going to be earlier because of the weather now, do you think?
On a Monday and a Friday, I've got a girl who rides a horse for me at Shadow Ridge. And we have been doing her lessons in the evening. She works at Shadow Ridge, but she can either do lessons at lunchtime or in the evening after work. In the evenings, they've got to stop now because she does field and track. She's got a scholarship to
Oh,
a university back east. And part of it is track and field, and they're starting to get going again, and they've got to attend certain.
okay.
So evenings comes out of it, and I can only do it at lunchtime between 12 and 1.
Okay. Got it.
Well, 12:30. She starts work again at 2, so the lunch break between 12 and 2 o'clock. She can take her hour any time between there. So if I can do you earlier, I can go there afterwards.
Oh, perfect.
And it's only Monday through Friday, but if you can keep that time, so it's uniform, you always do it.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's easier, too, then. I don't get mixed up.
And I knew Art would be happy with that too.
Yeah, or...
What's I don't even know what you are talking about.
Riding earlier in the day.
Oh,
So basically, from now on, we're going to be 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, so on Wednesday, 11 o'clock? Okay, thanks for letting me know. That helps me
Come
out.
out of that circle and go large straight away.
Okay. See that animation. You just stopped in the air.
So
I've got a girl that can only do her lessons at lunchtime now on Mondays and Fridays.
okay.
So
So
That's-
starting Wednesday, it'll be
starting
11
Wednesday,
o'clock,
11
and
o'clock.
Friday 11
Eleven-
o'clock.
so just 11 o'clock.
And then
from
when
now on.
Tash gets back from her,
Back to 11.
back to 11 o'clock. Well, that's either. It's better for me.
That's what I said.
Because,
That's
you know,
what I
it's right in
thought.
the middle of the day, 12. I mean,
Could
it
either that
breaks-
or push it later, but then I knew it was a problem for you. So
Well, it's not really a problem. It's just because of my situation with my dog.
exactly.
And
So 11 o'clock, good. It worked well before. So
yeah, it does work good. Yeah. And
carry your hands a little bit, Tash. There you go.
you know Daryl, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, well, he got his hip replacement, right?
Yes.
And he's the guy that trims my pony's feet. So I gave him a text this morning. Hey, when can you come out? He says, well, I can't because I just had my surgery. But he says that, I think that's who he's referring to, Herman, the veterinarian.
Herman Gertzman.
His son, because I
Yes.
remember I held Haiti.
Yes.
Do you know what his son's name is? I forgot.
No, Letza will know that.
Well, anyways, he
Yeah.
gave me the name. Levy or something,
Levi.
Levi.
Levi Gertzman.
Yeah, because they both live on the same property.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there
Change
you
your rein across the diagonal.
go. Charges $10 more. Oh, I better get that. Yeah. Why does Effie put it in the fucking zipper thing? Jesus Christ. Why should do that for? I put the phone in my pocket. Fucking got it right away. There we go. Yeah.
Almost lazy and relaxed because
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to see a lot more activity, but certainly being able to maintain that. Riding through training with people. That's great.
Is that Rebecca again?
No, it's a leave. 702 area code.
Careful not to get your body forward. If you're having to ride a little bit harder, careful not to lean forward to try and achieve that. Get behind her, leg on, and use your seat a little bit too. make that trot larger. Sitting trot. And here into your half 10-meter circle and a figure of 8. Now we got the half circle and trot straight ahead posting. Around the top. On the long side, that's a little trot, and your half 10-meter circle. Slow it down a little bit, bring in a little bit there, that's better. Very nicely done. Slow down. Put up there. Back across your diagonal, angle across the pole, get to the middle of the pole, just the angle across it. Okay? And circle, and on the halfway line down to walk.
Nice. That wasn't good.
No, so go back to trot and fix it. Little more preparation. Half hold, start your sitting trot, the leg. That's going to stay down. That's better. Give her a pat. Now there's the difference. Good, I'm glad you made that to the inside head.
I did. I don't know why I do that. I guess because it doesn't have the whip in it.
It's habit.
Yeah.
If you can get into the habit that whichever way you're going around, that inside hand gives the reward. And you should know that you're not giving away your outside hand.
No.
It's not right to give away and run around with the outside
No.
rein. That's what's got to be engraved. That outside rein stays.
I caught it last minute.
I see that. Well corrected. But you'd already given away
I
the
know,
outside
I
rein.
know. As I said, just like my ride on the weekend, it's the thought to count.
Oh, guys, relax.
A lot of noise.
Did Lexa tell you Haley's really lame?
She did.
What happened? Is it because of her condition?
Maybe an abscess.
Is it the same leg?
I don't know. I think that, I don't know. The vet looked. He thinks it might just be an abscess.
I hope so. It could be like a pressure abscess because of the feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's too bad, eh? Such a young horse has to go through that, eh?
I know.
It's so she got lame being here, or she lame before Letza got it? Well, you don't
You know
know.
what? When we started out with her under saddle, there was always an issue on the one rein just starting out. It like a stiffness, but it appeared to go away. Whether it did or it didn't, or we kind of just felt, okay, it feels better, but it's still there. I'm not sure. It was really subtle though, but it has got.
But it
worse
always,
and worse.
you noticed it.
Oh,
That
yeah,
there was
no,
something
noticed it
off.
right from the beginning.
Okay.
And actually, the first couple of days she was here when I had to lunch her, did a really shitty job, by the way. I saw she was laying.
Yeah,
See her? She's short steps. Look.
yeah.
So what is it near her coffin bone, or is it?
It'll be in the hoof. If there's an abscess, it'll
It's
be
in inside. So would that require surgery?
No.
Okay, so
It'll
just a
come
matter
out
of.
maybe on the heel. It might come out. She's got those glued on shoes at the moment, so if it's going to come out, those shoes will probably have to come off for it to come through.
Come out because there is a lot of if the pus can't get out, it's going to create pain and pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know
I mean,
that.
that's just an abscess is that pressure, and it's
Yeah.
got to blow. Whether any foot abscess either usually comes out in the sole somewhere
Yeah,
between the hoof wall and the sole,
yeah,
or alongside either side of the frog, or on the heel.
yeah.
It depends where it is on the foot. I would say that because of the condition, it's going to be closer to the toe, just at a guess.
So is there
Because of
any
the way-
indication from what you can see externally that it's about to break open or not?
No.
So
But
would-
that foot would be hotter because it's actually an
Yeah.
infection.
So
you'll feel heat
wouldn't it,
there.
okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, with the horses, would you cut it open and get that abscess pus out?
You can
Drill a hole
You got-
in
you
there or
gotta- You got to
something?
find. You get with a farrier or paring knife. You're gonna see if there's any tender spots. Sometimes it's just a little mark, and you can score it, and it'll actually burst. It actually revolt, and it stinks.
Well, that's good if it happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then once it's opened up like that, well, ideally those shoes shouldn't be on now, and you should start poulticing that foot. What
Yeah,
the poulticing
yeah,
does,
yeah.
it softens everything, that it gives it a way out.
Yeah, well,
And
makes
then
sense.
once it's burst, you then keep poulticing to draw all the gunge out.
Yeah, that's right, and keep it on antibiotics.
And then onto
everything
antibiotics.
and clean it.
You don't want an antibiotic now until it's burst.
No, I understand
because
that.
the antibiotic
Yes.
will inhibit it and suppress it,
I would-
and
yeah.
then it holds
It makes it
onto
worse.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Just like bute or any painkiller.
No, I understand what the abscess is because I work with wildlife and I know some of the birds
Yeah.
in the metatarsus, which is the pads of their webbed feet.
Yes.
It's like called bumblefoot and it's
Yeah.
pus.
Yeah.
So what we do is drain it
Yeah.
and we put it in salt water solution and like hold the bird,
Yeah.
draw it out.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we keep with hydrogen peroxide, we squirt it in there with a syringe
Same.
and you bandage it, right?
We poultice with basically put a bran mash mixed with Epsom salts, and the
Yeah.
Epsom salts is the
Yeah,
drawing agent.
yeah, salt water draws
Yeah.
everything out. Yeah.
So it's the same treatment.
Yeah, it's the same, basically all the same. Except it's a little hard because it's in the hoof, right?
Yeah, and on a horse to keep that kind of poultice
Yeah,
on, it's
yeah,
really
it's
difficult.
difficult.
You can get poultice boots which aid the whole operation,
yeah.
but keeping a poultice on a horse's foot is never an easy thing.
No.
All right, you ready to pick up your trot again?
Ready.
Right, get your circle. If you're good out of your circle, down the long side here, I want a bit of haunches in.
So lazy today.
Okay, so sitting trot, connection a little bit, and another little bit, onto the long side, haunches in. Good, hold it, keep the rhythm, keep the rhythm, keep the rhythm. Good, straight ahead. Round bottom corner and onto the long side and haunches in once more from K. gap in your hand and a field. Straight ahead. Stay sitting trot. Inside bend. Around the top. Round and out the tractor. A little half halt. Steady. Rebalance. Right. Straight. And into haunches in. Good. Much better. And straight ahead. Turn down 10 to 9. Over your first pole and leg yield to the right. Full time. Gain terrain across a short diagonal. Look at me, come across towards letter B. Down the long side. Prepare for haunches in. Haunches in. Straighten out. Onto center line. Leg yield that way. So when you get that kind of feel, it's just management of how you want it there. You know, you're not having to work to get the sideways. Sideways is there. All you're doing is keeping it uniform and within balance. Go straight ahead. Go rising trot. Turning onto center line, go back to sitting trot. And I want you to leg yield the same way again. This time just even it out. Know what you're capable of doing on this side. Even it out a little bit. Over the pole. Right hand, right hip. Good. Good. Right. Excellent. We're going to attack. Got a 20-meter circle. Longer and lower. For a full circle. Reconnecting before you get back to C. Come on, a little longer. After the stretch a bit more. There you go. You want a pole to drop down below her with her. Right, connect again. Now it comes up. Picks up a little bit. Stay on your circle. And on the quarter mark here, come back to walk. Good. Give her a little breather.
Okay, didn't think about the walk transition. That's why it looked
Those
the way
walks
it
need to
did.
come up a little bit, yeah, they need to be a little bit better. And straight away, if I'm going to call a walk transition, the first thing you want to do is half halt.
Right. Think about
Any
it too. Yeah.
transition, half halt, you get that balance and that connection back because something's going to happen.
And I think you mentioned to me a half halt, so I don't put too much thought into it, can be literally straightening out on the outside range.
It's the reconnection into the bridle through the outside range. So by straightening, you're achieving that. And by straightening and taking that outside range, she should steady herself and rebalance herself in it. So that's really all your half halt is. As long as it's there with leg. The leg is maintaining rhythm. The hand is doing the rebalance.
Okay.
So that's all it is. It's just the reconnection, bringing the management package together again.
Okay.
Walk one more circle, then we'll ride a little test. Oh, it's warm today.
It is.
Don't complain, because
Oh,
it's
no,
going to cool off
I'm
later
just
in the
saying
week.
it's warm today.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of muggy, don't you think?
It's not as muggy as it was that week
So
before.
just like I have a pool, which I haven't opened it because, you know, good bad weather, blah blah blah. And my neighbor down the street, he asked me if I had my pool going. He says no. He says, God, you're kidding. He says, we decided not to run ours either because of the poor weather we had in June. I said, yeah, well, don't forget, if I had it running, you got to start winterizing it next month, end of August.
And
crazy.
My landlord on the farm is busy putting a pool in at their house.
Well, in-ground pool?
Yeah.
Well, okay, can I ask you something? Okay, this is, I don't know, okay, is this going to be a vinyl or is
I
this
have
going to be
no
concrete?
idea.
Okay,
I think it's going to be concrete.
okay, well, that's
They're
okay,
in
but
stable ground, so they're gonna go
there's
that way.
there's a cheaper way of doing all this. If people want to construct an in-ground pool,
Yeah.
okay, you can now purchase, I'm quite sure people, well, they realize this, they have now, in the last couple of years, have fiberglass pools.
Yes.
Prefabbed with
Yeah.
all the connections and
Yeah.
everything else. So you just put it in the ground,
Yeah.
right where the hole is dug,
Yeah.
and basically it's maintenance free. I would have done that if I would have, you know, of course mine is
fiberglass
vinyl.
pool, yeah.
Mine is vinyl, right? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let's go back to trot down the long side. A turn down center line.
Anyways,
Yeah, I know. Those fiberglass pools started coming in back in Africa when I was still there.
okay.
Because I was in the water storage business.
Yeah.
I got to hear about all these things.
Well, Spain uses a lot of them, right? And I think there's a huge company in Spain that makes them, so it's a little cheaper.
G, halt, through the walk. Walk forward, and halt. Salute.
My God. Her neck went down further this time, Ian.
Yeah, that's good.
Should we give her an
Proceed
extra?
at working trot.
Yeah. Should we give her extra points?
C,
for that?
track right.
All right. Okay.
This way.
Yes,
Okay. Thanks,
that's
man.
right. Go large.
It's crazy.
B, circle right, 20 meters diameter. Proceed at working trot. KXM, change the rein. Lengthening a few strides.
Yikes.
Half halt, slow working trot. So when you show that length and stride, you want to come back to working trot on the other side. E, circle left, 20 meters diameter. That frame and shape is developing so nicely.
Who?
The frame and shape that she's traveling in.
Yeah, it's she's come a long way
She has.
in this short period of time, right? And this horse is just like a professional athlete, right?
Yeah.
Very easily
Hand
trainable.
straight ahead.
Of course, Tash is, you know, she's been riding for years. She's a great rider.
FXH, change the rein. Showing a few length and strides. So the length and stride wants to be from about now, across the pole, and now rebalance. That's it. Right hand bend. C, circle 20 meters diameter. MXF, one loop. KXM, change the rein. You're over X now. So in your first loop, you didn't get to X.
Oh,
X,
was I?
X is over the pole. Okay? Right, so HXF, HXXK. Change the rein. Good. Now KXH, one loop through X. Turn over the pole. That's it.
So you could have thought I was doing it right all the way till I didn't turn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
20-meter circle. M, a 10-meter circle. Good. 10-meter circle, that's it.
You can't trust
At
me.
M to B, shoulder in. Should be showing a little bit more. Straight ahead. E, turn right. B, turn left. Good. H, circle left. 10 meters diameter. Into shoulder in as far as E. That's better. Come on, a little bit more. There. Hold it. Straight ahead. A, turn down center line. X to M, leg yield.
Okay, don't know what that was.
Okay, so you got a real good crossover. It just needed to be a little bit more shallow that you ended it in, that's all. Doesn't matter. E, turn left. B, turn right. A, turn down center line. X to H, leg yield. Make sure your shoulder stays for her shoulder. Good. You're getting good crossovers with that, which is really important. Just shoulder 4 needs to be there a little bit more. Okay, take it down the long side. Turn down center line. G, hold through the walk. Immobility 4 seconds. Salute.
Oh, that was a
Leave
real.
arena at the free range.
That was a real low one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she's gonna fall over.
What a good little girl. She's so lazy today. Is she off-ish?
No.
Okay, good.
Why? Are you feeling something?
I keep thinking I do, but maybe not.
Could be just with the ground being a little bit drier and harder right now.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not seeing anything. But you can often feel things that you don't see.
So, when one goes into a dressage show, what you just called out, is that what judges do?
Judges don't call it.
Or somebody else calls it though.
Somebody else can call it at this level. At
But-
certain ones, you've got to learn your test.
But you don't know this beforehand.
Oh, you do.
Oh.
You know it and you can practice it.
Of course, you
okay.
practice. I just haven't practiced. And we make
But,
them up,
but
right? Ian?
invariably, what you want to do is go through it, look at the various movements are in there, and not practice the test too much in
Yes,
the same sequence.
I understand.
Practice the individual movements,
Yes.
but don't piece it all together because the horses start anticipating.
Same dog training when you
Yeah.
go to a trial.
Yeah.
Same
So
basically
you
thing.
practice
Yeah.
the movements
Yeah.
out of sequence and then put
Yeah.
it together on the day.
Yeah.
Is the best way.
Yeah. So could you hypothetically be a judge?
Yes.
Okay, good. To be a judge, I know you have to go through a lot of preliminary, well, I know
Well,
exams.
basically, higher qualified people watch your judging and critique your judging.
Well, that's good that they critique it.
Well, that's just it.
That's
how
the
you-
whole thing.
You know,
Yeah.
and you've got to be open to that criticism.
Absolutely.
But it's picking up on the basics and the correctness of those basics.
So is it do you get paid handsomely if you no
No, you
So-
get paid, but not handsomely.
no?
It's the best.
So you're doing it for it's for fun.
the best remuneration in the equestrian world is through training.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm doing now.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That and farriers.
Yeah.
The farriers make a good penny.
Good penny, yeah, but their backs sometimes.
Well, yeah,
You know,
it's
they
like
get-
everything. I mean, with us, it's that as well. But you got to risk sitting on horses that don't want you up
And
there and want
okay,
you on the ground.
now
and
question: these truck drivers that go across Canada, transport goods, export, import. I know over time because they're sitting in the vehicle and they bounce.
yeah,
Apparently, it takes a toll on their kidneys.
yeah.
Does that same principle apply to people who ride a lot?
I've known people that do. I've worn a kidney belt riding
Okay.
because it's not so much for kidneys, but just supportive lower back in general.
Yeah, well, I've got one of those belts. I used to use in weightlifting.
Yeah, just that. It's
basically.
just to help
keep
support.
everything in.
If you're riding a lot of horses and your back is feeling a bit tweaked or a little bit ouchy, to wear the support just while you're doing it, it helps.
Yeah.
And I guess everybody's individualistic. I haven't known of kidney problems. I mean, I used to ride motocross,
Yeah.
and the jumps and the pounding from a seat on a motocross bike, that does a lot to
You
you.
want to answer this? Should I answer it?
Who is that?
It's 875-4411.
No.
No.
Okay, give it to me. I'll dance her really quick. No, just leave it. Just leave it. Who cares? I'll call her after.
We're going to leave it there anyway, Tash.
Oh, okay.
We're good with that.
Give it to me. Awesome.